Representing Maverick Training Center in Huntsville, Alabama. Once again, he is the 2009 National Championship Team linebacker from the University of West Alabama. He started his MMA career about 6 months ago. He took his first amateur fight. This guy is high level as you get. He's a very athletic guy. He's going to be making his way up here right now. Originally from Texas, living in Birmingham, Alabama, Mr. Eric Anders. Now we're going to bring up the next guy. This guy fights out of Hardcore Gym. I know I introduced him just a few minutes ago. He's a very technical guy. He trains with Hardcore Gym in Athens, Georgia. He's making his way up here right now. He's 7-0. He's unblemished as an amateur. He's fought some of the toughest guys that you will find in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, from Athens, Georgia, Mr. Nathan Gaylord.
Let me go first.
What we'll do, we don't have a microphone out in the field, so if you guys will ask the questions, we'll repeat them the best that we can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I got Mr. Eric Anders sitting to my right, Mr. Nathan Gaylord sitting to my left. Both of these guys are going to take place tomorrow. It is the top amateur fight before the pros go on. They're going to be fighting in the light heavyweight division. We'll go to the field for questions.
Eric, looking in his career this past January, he has already secured an outstanding record of 6-1. How'd you do that?
I don't know if his is on, is it?
You know, I just trained real hard, and I took my first fight, just wanted to see where I was at and how good I actually was, and you know, every fight I made progress, so I feel like as long as you make progress, you keep taking fights.
All right, so the majority of your wins come by TKO. Explain your knockout style.
I mean, I really don't have a style for real. I, you know, kind of let my opposer dictate the fight, and wherever it goes, it goes. And most of my fights have ended up on the ground with me on top of them. So, you know, I just try to get on top when it goes to the ground, and however it goes, it goes.
Eric, I've got a question for you. Nathan just come off a win at Strike Hard, winning the belt. What have you done to train, prepare yourself for Nathan?
I really don't prepare myself for an opponent. You know, I train real hard and do the things that I like to do, and you know, I train. You know, he trains with Brian Bowles, Forrest Griffin, guys like that. And I train with guys like Walt Harris, who's an up-and-comer. He's not in the UFC yet, but you know, he'll probably get there soon. So, you know, I train with guys, work on my game, and you know, take it to the cage tomorrow.
Nathan, how you feel? What have you done to train for Eric?
I just know he's real athletic. You know, he's going to come out and be explosive. Appears to be a pretty big guy. We both weighed in at 205. So specifically, I know he's a southpaw. My last fight, I was told the guy was right-handed. He came out southpaw, kind of threw me off. I ended up getting a submission victory. This one, I plan to stand up with him and figure him out and go from there.
I know you got that win at Strike Hard and you took some time off, but how quickly were you back in the gym to train against Eric?
I started training the next day, that Sunday. I didn't take any time off, but I put in a hard camp, man. I'm ready.
Okay, good.
At what point are you going to go pro?
Whenever my trainers tell me to, you know, the guys been around the block a couple times, you know, they put some big names out there, so I'm going to let them dictate, you know, where my career goes and how fast I move along. I'll do anything I can to speed it up, obviously, you know, with getting wins and whatnot, so, but they're going to make the call when I go pro.
What about you, Eric?
I don't know. I haven't been training a year yet, so you know, I got a lot to learn. I'm still a little wet behind the ears, and you know, kind of make some dumb mistakes sometimes in fights. So you know, whenever right here, he definitely be my toughest opponent and really put me to the test. So we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Who's gonna win?
Come on, man.
I would win.
Yeah, I mean,
I always put my money on myself.
Eric, I know you said you started, what, January of this year?
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, how long have you been?
I've been training for about 5 years. I took a little time off to, you know, get my schoolwork done, do some real estate investments, that kind of thing, try and get a business up and going. Continued to train throughout that time, but I didn't compete. So 5 years total.
Do you think that Eric's got any advantage over you because he comes from a training background in football, and he's in the gym every day, everything he does for cardio, do you think that plays an effect fighting against you?
Hard work beats talent.
Okay.
It says you're 7-0, right?
Yes, sir.
Who's been your toughest opponent yet?
Toughest opponent was back in 2006. Fought a guy out of Valdosta named Dickie Wilson. Locked in a nice submission about 45 seconds into the first round. About took my arm off. I ended up coming out with a unanimous decision, 30-27 on that one. That'd be my hardest one thus far. I know this man sitting to my right is going to be the hardest one.
Good.
Levinsky, do you have anything?
I'm just going over my notes right now. Yeah, I actually do. Eric, why don't you talk about how going from college football to MMA, like, what's the transition been like training-wise for you, just overall athletic?
Nothing applies from football to MMA. It's a totally different sport. He ain't got no football in his hand. I'm not gonna try and tackle him, sack him, do any of that. So, you know, it's I guess the mindset is still the same. You know, I don't have a helmet on. I don't have shoulder pads. You know, he's not trying to score touchdowns. He's trying to knock me out. So, you know, it really doesn't apply. I'm a hard worker. You know, anyway. So I've been working hard all my life, so that's about the only thing that carries over is hard work and working.
All you got? Yeah.
Is that it? Do you have anything for, was he going to ask another one, Slavinsky?
Oh, no, I'm good now.
Okay, good deal. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this will be your top amateur fight tomorrow night, advanced amateur light heavyweight division. Nathan Gaylord is 7-0. Eric Anders is 6-1. Virtually the same kind of guys. I mean, very athletic guys. They come from really good camps. It's going to be a really good fight. I don't know that we've ever had a high-level amateur fight of this caliber at Sport Fight X, and we're very excited to have these two guys. Once again, Nathan Gaylord, Hardcore Gym, Eric Anders from Champions and Maverick. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.